Y'all, I did it. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I went and picked up this used 71 at 30 right here with a really awesome corn header on the front. And we got a Draper header here on the back with its own wheels. So I don't need a header trailer either. I went ahead and traded in the New Holland that I had. Some pretty good money for it. I got about $175,000 for it. Picked up this bad boy right here for a little bit under 200,000 total. So as you can see, I've got $16,226 left. So that means that I've got to get this thing working so that we can make some money. I'm gonna go ahead and cut in right here and go ahead and just keep the auger here on the outside because I don't know exactly how long it's going to take to fill this thing up. Now I did get the little bit extra large hopper on this one right here, but I still don't know exactly how long it's going to take, how good the yield is going to be in this thing. I went ahead and also got the middle size on the pipe. Those were both options that I could get. The horsepower obviously is the 7130 instead of the 5130. Guys, this mod is available for all platforms, so you are looking for a good mid-size case harvester. I don't think you're going to go wrong with this one right here. I think it's going to be good capacity. I think it's going to be pretty good on the horsepower. Now, it's not going to be like insanely good on the horsepower, I don't think, but it should be relatively good for some normal hilly areas. Now, if you're trying to go like up the side of that thing right there, like I don't think it's going to do it. And I know this is no Colossus either, but it's still a really good if you're into the RP or the kind of realistic-ish. I think this is a really good option for you. I was able to get a little bit over half of this field done right here. Now I gotta run and grab the grain truck and go ahead and get this thing unloaded. And I love this color combination right here, the case red on both of these with the black and the white. Oh, does it get any better than that? Field one is done, and I got a little bit over 21,000 liters of barley. We're gonna go ahead and cut right into field number 2 now. I don't think this one's gonna be near as much, but I don't know, it could be better ground. And this is probably the steepest part of my farm where I'm having to go straight up a hill. And this thing it's doing it with ease. So the 7130 right here, I definitely think is going to be the one that you're going to want to get if you've got any type of terrain and you're looking for that medium harvester. I definitely think this is the one for you. Field number 2 is done. I got about 17,200 off that one. So not a bad field. Not a bad field at all. I mean, I think it's going to be a lot better to have these in grass. Y'all, I just started to think about something. I've got chickens. They're going to take barley. And right now I'm sitting at about 38,000 liters of barley. My chickens are going to take about 38,000 liters of barley every single year. So off the 3 fields, I made a little bit over 53,000 liters. First field was a little bit over 21,000. Second field, a little bit over 17,000. The third field was almost 15,000 liters. Now I know all these fields are getting ready to get completely changed up. We're going to go to grass. First thing I got to do is get all of the straw off of it. But before I do that, I'm going to go and take this new harvester up here and knock out a couple contracts. I'm going to go ahead and let the workers do their thing. That's another reason why I got this little bit more upgraded piece of equipment. So that all these contracts up here on the top side, I could definitely start knocking these things out and making just a little bit more money and getting a little bit more crop into our silo. I'm going to go ahead and let this worker take care of business while I get back down on the farm and start making a bunch of bales. And before I even made one pass around the field, this worker up here was hollering, saying they are need to be unloaded. That means this is a pretty good yield here in this field. So I'm really looking forward to taking this and the crop from the other field and getting that contract done. Hopefully that means that I'm going to get, I don't know, 20,000 liters or something like that to be able to take back of this wheat and be able to use for the chickens. So that just means that my barley goes that much farther. I've now got 10 bales off this field, and I think we're going to be in for a record number today because this is only the first field. Now, this field did have the most amount of crop off of it, which means that I'm going to have the most amount of straw. But still, I mean, I think we're going to be set for like an entire year with just this here, and I'm not going to need to harvest anything else. Done with this first smaller contract, made about 33,500 liters off that entire field. I mean, that's going to be not a lot, only about 3,000 liters that I'm hopefully going to get to keep, but it's still some that's going to feed the chickens, and I'm not going to have to use my own barley. This contract here on field number 12, it shouldn't take very long at all. It's just a bunch of back and forth. we'll have this one done in no time. 26 bales so far before I get started on this field right here. So maybe we're looking at, I don't know, something around 50. I think 50 would probably be a really good number off this. So this is bale number 27 right here. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get 50 or not, but it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good day. Before I finish up all the baling, I've got to go ahead and collect what I've already made. And the reason for that is the pickup width on the baler isn't that big. And I've got to go ahead and get these out of the way. That way I'm not running them over and causing issues where I'd have to come back a third time. So I'm going to pick all these up and then see exactly how many we get made. And there wasn't quite as much straw as I thought on the ground from having to pick up the second time around. We did end up with 17 bales on this auto load trailer right here, plus the 22 from before. That's 39 bales. Should be pretty good for me. Now we just gotta make some TMR. Well, y'all, I can't believe it, but I actually filled up the truck here with these 2 contracts. I'm gonna have to go get the trailer. And I'm gonna go and take an opportunity here to upgrade the trailer. This thing only holds 8,000 liters. This Rudolph, though, holds 24.5. Yeah, it only cost me $5,000 by the time I traded in the other one. You know, and it's a really good thing that I went ahead and picked up this trailer because the other one wasn't big enough for how much we got here, guys. 110,240 liters total. I'm going to take these over to the grain elevator west, and then we'll go ahead and get this contract completed. All right, so I'm pretty sure every bit of this 101 plus 1,000 liters is going to need to go in here. It's going to take a little bit. Man, this thing is super slow. All right, there's the contract complete on field number 12. That's the big one. And okay, it only completed 1 contract. What happened to the rest? Like, there's 2 contracts. Apparently they're both done, which is awesome. I didn't see the message, but they both got completed. All right, let's go ahead and collect and collect. Perfect. $21,000 is what I've got now in the bank, and I've got all of this wheat that's in here. Is that like 10,000 liters or something? Yeah, 10,240. That's gonna take care of the chickens pretty well. Now I just gotta make some TMR for all my cows. Well, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these 2 right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.